Okay, I'm going to look at solving some word problems. You must have your calculator, otherwise you're going to be stuck. All right, before we start solving, let's review some of the generic growth and decay formulas, which we haven't used in quite a long time. We have growth, which is y equals a 1 plus r to the t. And then decay, which is very similar, y equals a times the quantity 1 minus r to the t. So for both of these, t is time, and r is the rate. And here's what's super important. A represents the initial population, the initial amount of money that you have, your starting amount. And y is going to represent your ending amount. So in the problems that we've done in the past, and it's been a while, we just did a straight plug-in. Well, now I'm going to have to do some exponentials and logs. Okay, so let's look at the first one. The first one says that a philanthropist, which is a fancy word for somebody who donates a lot of money, pledges to donate 12% each year. There's my R. And it's 0.12. If the fund initially has $711,000, so initially, so that's my A, how many years, T, that's what I don't know, will the fund shrink to $225,016.13? So this is my ending amount. Okay, so let's just set up the equation. First of all, it says we're going to shrink, so that's decay. All right, so I'm going to have y, which is $225,016.13, which seems like a strange amount, but it actually makes the problem come out pretty nice. That's going to equal to A, which is $711,000, 1 minus R, which is 0.12 to the T. All right, so the first thing I need to do is divide both sides by 711,000, hence why you need your calculator. And then 1 minus 0.12, I believe, is 0.88. Okay, so on my calculator, when I divide $16.13, and I divide that by 711,000, it's approximately 0.32. It's like some really long number on my calculator, but it's essentially 0.32. Okay, it's like 0.31647, blah, blah, okay? Okay, now it's an exponential form, so I need to switch forms. This is exponential form. I need to switch it to log form. So this becomes the log base 0.88 of 0.32 equals T. This is log form. So just a review of that. The log base b of a equals x, b to the x equals a. So knowing how to switch back and forth between the two forms is super important. Okay, great. So I have this answer, but this answer really means nothing to me. I don't know. What time is that? I need a much more, concrete number, I guess. So I can plug this into my calculator, but only sort of. Okay, we have, remember, the change of base formula. So the change of base formula says that the log base b of a is the same thing as the log base 10 of the argument over the log base 10 of the base. This, my calculator will do for me. So this I can plug into my calculator. All right, so the log base 0.88 of 0.32 is, on my calculator, the log 0.32 divided by the log of 0.88. Now, from here, you need to practice on the calculator. Some calculators, you're going to do the log, and then you're going to push 0.32, and you're going to get an answer. Other calculators, you have to do 0.32 and then push the log key. It totally depends on your calculator. All right, so if you have done it correctly, the answer should be, I will tell you momentarily. You should get 8.9999999 repeating. The answer is 9. So if you're not getting that, play around on the calculator. Okay, let's do another one. Let's look at number 5. I'm just randomly choosing which ones to do. All right, so number 5 says, a new social media site is increasing. That's growth. Its user base by approximately 5% per month. So R is 0.05. The site currently has 27,520 users. That's your A. That's your starting amount. How many months will the user base reach approximately 44,827 users? So this is going to be my Y. That's going to be my ending amount. So 44,827 is equal to A, which is 27,520, 1 plus R, which is 0.05 to the T. 1, divide both sides by 27,520. Okay, and when you do that, you're going to get 1.628 repeating, so like 1.63. And then this becomes 1.05 to the T. Great, it's an exponential form, switch forms. So this is now the log base 1.05 of 1.63 is equal to T. All right, and now I'm going to do the change of base so I can plug it into my calculator. Depending on your calculator, you might be able to plug it in like right here as it is, and I will show you that when I get back. So this is the log of 1.63 divided by the log of 1.05. And it's 9.99999, so 10 months. Okay, so all the problems on this side are essentially the same. Plug in with growth and decay, divide, by whatever A is. So I divided the first example, number 1, we divided by 711,000. And number 5, we divided by A, which was 27,520. So they all essentially follow the same pattern. Let's do one more. How about, let's do number 13. Okay. Nine upright dominoes of increasing height are lined up to be knocked down. The dominoes are numbered 0 to 8. The smallest domino, number 0, is 3 inches tall. That's going to be my A. Each subsequent domino is 19% taller than the one before. That's my R. What is the height of domino number 8? Okay, so y is equal to A, which is 3, 1 plus 0.19. It's growth, taller, so that means it's growing. Oh, this is interesting, though. Normally I would say to the T, but this time I want to know the height of domino number 8. So this time I'm actually looking for Y. What is the height? That's my Y. My T is going to be 8. And let's just plug in 1.19 to the 8th times 3. About 12 inches. Okay, I will post worked out solutions for all of these, but make sure that you're trying them first on your own.